you said that you are willing to make any concession that Devin Haney wants to make this fight. How bad do you want this?
Look, I'm ready. I told before, I'm ready, and I'm ready for any option.
Anytime, any place. I heard those words when you were going to fight for the Undisputed title. How do you feel about Lomachenko saying, whatever you want, let's just get it done?
That's what I like to hear. I took the risk. I went over to Australia twice. Everything that George Kambosos mandated of me, I signed up for. So we'll see when we go to negotiate it.
When you look at Devin Haney and the way he fought against George Kambosos in his 2 fights, what did you see?
He is an undisputed world champion. You know, you can talking about world champion. He is a top fighter. That's why he is a world champion. Yeah, but you know, I need more time for preparation, and I will be ready.
Bad news of Devin Haney versus Vasyl Lomachenko negotiations have stalled due to Lomachenko requesting more money, which is interesting because Lomachenko said previously that he's willing to do whatever it takes to fight Devin Haney for Undisputed. He recognized Devin Haney as the A-side, and he said that he's willing to accept any conditions given by Devin Haney, from money to location, etc., etc., etc. Check it out.
He is side A. This moment need for me more than for him, because now he is undisputed world champion. He can said, hey, I don't need a Loma. I can fight with Davis or Garcia or Shakur. Даже если он дома захочет у себя драться, я могу приехать и туда, лишь бы, чтобы на кону стояли пояса. На все я буду готов, конечно, я буду готов на все.
How do you get a fight with Devin Haney?
Мне не нравится бежать впереди паровоза.
Most fighters say they want to be undisputed. You say, I need to be undisputed. Why?
If you're talking about world champion, you need to be a world champion for all belts. You can't be a world champion if you take just 1 or 2 belts.
Well, apparently Lomachenko is not a man of his word, because fast forward to reality to now, when they are negotiating the fight, all of a sudden now Lomachenko want to backtrack, as if he did not make these statements. First, the fight was supposed to happen in March before Ramadan. That's when Devin Haney wanted the fight. Top Rank agreed. They was on board. They had a location and a date. However, Lomachenko said he wasn't ready. He needs more time to prepare for Devin Haney, as if 6 months of training wasn't enough. On top of the 4 years Lomachenko been avoiding Devin Haney, he had 4 years to be ready and 6 months to prepare. But again, Lomachenko said he won't be ready till May. That's when Devin Haney agreed to wait for Lomachenko to fight on May 20th. However, now all of a sudden Lomachenko is stalling negotiations yet again. This time around, Lomachenko is stalling negotiations because of money. He wants more money. Apparently, Lomachenko is looking at this fight not as a legacy fight, the way he called it, his dream to become undisputed, ironically Devin Haney nickname. Absolutely not. Apparently, Lomachenko is looking at this fight as a payday, not a legacy day. What you guys need to realize is that Lomachenko brings nothing to the table at this moment in time. Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney has all of the belts. Devin Haney is undefeated. Devin Haney is the cash cow. Devin Haney has all of the buzz and the momentum. Devin Haney is one of the fabulous 4 in the lightweight division. Devin Haney is Floyd Mayweather the prodigy, who took all of the risk against Kambosos twice in Australia to become the youngest undisputed champion of all time in the 4 belts era. These are some of the things Devin Haney brings to the table. But the million-dollar question, what does Lomachenko bring to the table? 2 losses that he never avenged, 0 belts, no titles at all, 0 hype. To make matters worse, Lomachenko can't even sell tickets. Loma haven't sold out an arena in the US since he turned pro. Better yet, Loma can't even sell out theaters, let alone an arena. So what exactly he requesting more money for? This is an opportunity, an undisputed opportunity. This is not an undisputed payday because obviously Lomachenko brings no belt to the table. Better yet, he's not even undefeated. He don't even bring an undefeated record like Ryan. Like I said, the only thing Loma brings to the table is 2 losses. But Lomachenko is over here requesting his maximum payday to fight Devin Haney for undisputed, for his biggest opportunity, his dream that he's been dreaming about his whole life. He wants his maximum to fight Devin Haney. Now, that will be completely fine if Lomachenko is bringing something to the table of value, such as belts or perhaps even being the cash cow like Gervonta. But we all know Loma brings neither or. Therefore, Lomachenko can't be asking for his maximum payday of his entire career to fight Devin Haney when he's no longer the man anymore. Devin Haney is. So if anybody that should be getting paid is Devin Haney, because he put himself in position, not Lomachenko. This is not up for debate. Even Lomachenko, out of his own mouth, he said, Devin Haney is the A side. I'm willing to accept any conditions he puts on the table. People lie, men lie, women lie. Old media definitely lies. However, numbers don't lie. So let's go ahead and take a look at Lomachenko numbers for his last 3 fights. Starting off with Lomachenko against Nakatani. As you guys see above, Lomachenko got paid $500,000 against Nakatani. Then the fight after that, Lomachenko got paid against Comey $750,000. That's it, that's all. Lastly, Lomachenko last fight against Jermaine Ortiz, he got paid $1 million. So again, against Nakatani, it was $500,000. Against Comey, it was $750,000. And against Ortiz, it was $1 million. Now, each one of these paydays, Lomachenko was the A side, and he still only got paid $1 million or less for each fight. However, now all of a sudden, against Devin Haney, Lomachenko wants his maximum, meaning he wants his maximum payday of his entire career in order to fight Devin Haney. Like, wait a minute, you can't go from making $1 million or less to requesting to get paid $3 to $4 million to fight Devin Haney when you bring nothing to the table. Devin Haney is the one that's bringing everything to the table, and Lomachenko wants 3 to 4 times his last payday in order to fight Devin Haney. Keep in mind, Lomachenko is the B-side against Devin Haney, and he's still requesting 8 times more money than when he fought Nakatani, and 4 times more money than when he fought Ortiz, when he was the A-side. What Lomachenko needs to realize, ESPN can't continue erasing his losses. It's already too late for that. So the hype is gone. Lomachenko is no longer a unified champion that could demand stuff like he demanded from Lopez, that he better take a pay cut if he want to fight him. That's no longer the case. Matter of fact, it's roles reversed. The tables have turned. But would you guys believe Lomachenko is over here requesting more money to fight Devin Haney, even though he's bringing 0 belts to the table and 2 losses, than the money he requested to fight Teofimo Lopez for a unification when he had 2 belts and ESPN was still erasing his loss against Salido? I mean, Loma gotta be super privileged to think he could demand more money now when he has 0 belts and 2 losses than the money he demanded against Teofimo Lopez when he was a unified champion. I mean, that's ridiculous if you ask me. At this point, Lomachenko sounds like he's trying his best to find a way out of this fight. He wants to pull out of this fight and duck Devin Haney for the 4th time. What you guys need to realize is that Devin Haney was making well over $3 million each fight on DAZN when he was the WBC champion and defending his title against Linares, Jojo, so on and so forth. At that time, Devin Haney minimum was at least $3 million. However, when Kambosos' fight presented itself, obviously he got offered less than $3 million. I believe around $2,700,000. And Devin Haney accepted less than his minimum to fight Kambosos for the biggest fight of his career for Undisputed. Devin Haney had to sacrifice in order to make history. I mean, he was the bigger name than Kambosos. He had the biggest star power, so on and so forth. And he still took less than his minimum to make the fight come to fruition. Now, when Lomachenko is in that same position, Lomachenko minimum at the moment in time is between $500,000 to $1 million. But that's not what Lomachenko wants. Forget about taking less than his minimum. Lomachenko wants his maximum. Lomachenko wants the maximum amount he ever got paid in order to fight Devin Haney for what he calls his dream to become undisputed. If this man is not a definition of a duck, I don't know what is. Loma is being a diva. He's not even trying to be reasonable in negotiations in order to make this fight come to fruition. In fact, he's doing the exact opposite. He's being unreasonable because he wants to pull out of the fight. Lomachenko is not looking at the Devin Haney fight as a legacy fight, as an opportunity, but instead, he's looking at the Devin Haney undisputed fight as a money grab, as a payday, to possibly even retire once the 23 years old Devin Haney finishes him. This is the exact reason why 4 years ago Lomachenko was stripped of his WBC belt for turning down a fight with his mandatory Devin Haney, who was only 20 years old. Devin Haney at 20 years old had Lomachenko, the so-called pound-for-pound #1, according to old media at that time. Dev had Loma shaking in his boots. And apparently, Lomachenko is still shaking in his boots 4 years later till this day from Devin Haney. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I prepare for this moment, and I need this chance. I need this fight. Undisputed world champion.